Welcome back to another episode of the Goliath Gauntlet.
That's us.
That is us. I, just like last week and the week before, but not before that, I am Bill. And joining me once again this week is Eliot.
I am Bill. Wait.
From the Spike Feeders.
Oh, I'm Jim from the Spike Feeders.
No way. Do you know where Jim is? Today, this is episode 3 of the Dromai Gauntlet. So for those of you who are just tuning in, first of all, welcome. Second of all, this is our Goliath Gauntlet series where we take a deck and we match it up against 4 decks that are from a predetermined list of decks in some random order that are all varying playstyles, as varied as they really can be, just to see how a specific deck functions within a specific space and matchup, see what its strengths and weaknesses are. As limited as our sample size is, it still should give you a decent idea of how the deck runs. And Dromai is the competitor. This week, she will be trying to take down the big guy, but it's a little version of the big guy, Bravo.
The little big guy?
Little big guy. Little big planet.
Copyright.
Yeah. So I'm going to be playing Bravo. He's a Guardian, and Guardians like to punch people with big numbers.
Big.
I'm going to attempt to show you large numbers as many times as possible.
I can't count much higher than like 4, so.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be able to either, except I need to for this deck. So
you learned.
I really study.
Wow.
Yeah.
So proud of you.
Yeah, I go up to 6 now. So speaking of 6, Anothos sometimes attacks for 6.
Oh, it does.
Anothos is my two-handed hammer. And it has once per turn action for 3 resources attack. Normally it's for 4. If I have 2 cards in my pitch zone with cost 3 or greater, it gets +2, which is 6.
6 is a lot.
And then for my outfit today, get ready with me. This is my outfit check.
I'm wearing an Archaerix hat.
I'm wearing an Arcanite skull cap.
Close.
Just blocks a bunch, and it's good. Tectonic plating also blocks and also lets you bank mana over resources, capital R resources. Old habits die hard. Lets you bank resources over turns, which can actually be very helpful. I also have Goliath Gauntlet to make my numbers slightly bigger numbers.
It's the name of the movie.
It is the name of the movie. And then also Iron Rocket Legs, which is not the name of the movie, but it is the feat that I have brought.
It's the name of the feat.
It's the name of the feat, just for additional block. And I am playing against you. Who are you?
You certainly are. I'm Eliot. I think we said that already. I'm playing Dromai still. It's the Dromai Challenger Gauntlet series.
That's the name of the feat.
3000. That's the name of the feat. God damn it. Okay. It is definitely not 8 p.m. and we definitely haven't worked all day and blah, blah, blah. Don't at me. I got the Storm of Sandakai, my Draconic Illusionist weapon, dash, scepter, open brackets, 2H, close brackets. On my head, I've got the Crown of Providence to block, to hopefully fix some iffy draws if we need to. Flame Scale Furnace on my chest, still just blocking again, and the best resource producing thing that I can put here, I think. I've got the Ironhide Gauntlets today. I had mentioned if you had watched the Doranthea Gauntlet that I potentially should have brought the Ironhide Gauntlets instead of the Quell ones. I forget what they're called right now. Silken form. And so today I thought bigger numbers, should probably try this one out. And then I've got the Phantasmal Footsteps again on my toesies. They will very likely not last long in this matchup either.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully I get to make a singular ash off of them.
Yeah, I mean, they're not very sturdy, but they do look good.
True.
So I lost the die roll.
I did one again.
Yes.
You
did one.
But I kind of mentioned again in the first one, if you watched it, if you didn't, these allow me to pay resources on your turn. And if I pitch a red, that means I make an ash on your turn, which would be good for hopefully my starting turn if I can start with some ashes in play. So you're going first.
Stop. Okay, sounds good. Good luck and have fun.
Yes.
I would like to activate Tectonic Plating by pitching this blue Debilitate I'll have 2 resources floating, and I will make myself a surge. Then I would like to use the 2 resources that I have floating to attack you with the Zealous Belting for 5.
Oh gosh, we're starting like that, are we?
There is a card in my pitch zone with attack greater than Zealous Belting's base attack, and thus it has go again.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a really good card, and I don't like that you're attacking me with it. However, I'm going to pray with all my heart that you don't have, I guess, a pummel. So I'm going to block it with this Phantasmal Footsteps. I am going to pay 1 resource by pitching this Rake the Embers to have my Footsteps gain defense 1 and make an Ash. Any attack reactions?
No.
Thank God. Sink below.
That's tough.
It is a red sink below. I don't know that anybody plays any other colors.
True.
I, however, will not be sinking a card from my hand. I'm just full blocking here.
Okay, that's okay. I would like to move to the end of my turn, and I have a triggered ability that I'd like to put onto the chain.
Oh, is it heave?
I would like to heave 3 this blue Thunderquake by pitching this Choke Slam, which, because of heave, allows me to make 3 more Seismic Surges, which is a total of 4.
Yikes.
Your turn.
Okay. So I will pitch this blue Rake the Embers. 2 resource floating. I'd like to try to attack you with this Spears of Surrealty, which is an illusionist action attack with Phantasm, and go again for 5.
You know what they say? I would like to trigger your Phantasm.
That's tough. That's tough for me. I don't like it very much. That will happen. The first time an illusionist attack action card I control is destroyed each turn, I may pay a resource. And if I do, I gain an action point.
That's true.
I would like to do so.
Okay.
Yay. Does that break the... Yeah, because the go again doesn't resolve or whatever, right?
It does destroy itself.
Then I'd like to use my last floating resource. I'm going to attempt to invoke Yenderai on my Ash.
But he's so beefy.
I don't think that he is beefy enough, but sure, man. Thanks, man. And then, I didn't come here not to. Attack you for 3.
Yup.
Okay, that's okay for me. That kind of works out. I'm going to not arsenal the card in my hand. Oh, no, I've got a Crown of Providence. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. Arsenal it. You got a Crown of Providence.
Don't be silly. Seismic Surges trigger. My next Guardian attack action card that I play this turn costs 4 less to play. 4 is a lot.
Yes.
Because of that, I would like to activate Tectonic Plating.
You may.
To make a Seismic Surge. I have 2 resources floating from that. Activate Bravo with the 2 resources I have floating.
Sure.
To give my attack action cards with cost 3 or greater Dominate until end of turn.
Yes.
And then I will attack you with this Thunderquake, pitching this blue Unmovable for 8 with Dominate.
Well, I don't like that very much. So, do with that information what you will.
You know, you're right. I didn't really consider your feelings.
Yeah, you didn't. That is for sure. Well, I did say the thing, and it has Dominate, right? So I'll block it for 2. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna kind of go for it here, I think, on the defensive side of things. I'm going to block 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. I can't do math. It's really difficult. I'm going to declare a block for 4.
Okay.
That will trigger my Crown of Providence, and I will put this on the bottom and draw a card.
Sounds good.
And then I will Oasis Respite. It is a red Oasis Respite. I will pay for it by pitching this Invoke Vincerikai, making a Ash.
Tough.
So I would like to prevent the next 4 damage that would be dealt to you. No, I'm kidding. Me by a source of my choice, and then blocking 4.
Okay. I would like to move to the end of my turn after having dealt no damage with that dominate attack. And pass the turn over to you.
I think I probably only get one of those, but it feels pretty good to use it there, I think. So, yeah. My crown breaks and my furnace gets 1 temper counter. I'm going to start things off with burn them all.
Tough.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one for me here, I believe. Then I'm going to next play and invoke Dromai on my Ash. Dromai is the attack action-y one, or attack action-y, action pointy one. So 3 attack, 2 life, once per turn when it attacks or leaves the arena, gain an action point. And then I've got 1 card left in hand. Weird one. I would like to attack you with a Dromai, which will trigger burn them all.
Well, I will be taking the 1.
Perfect.
And I will also block with my Skull Cannon. So I will be taking an additional 1.
Yes, blocks for 2, so you take an additional Uno. And then I would like to attack you with Yenderai.
Okay.
For 3.
Yes.
Weird choices. I will not Arsenal discard. For real this time. I no longer have the Crown of Providence. So moving to the beginning of my end phase, I put a raise counter on burn them all, and then I would like to not destroy it. So I will banish this red Sink Below.
Sounds good.
From my graveyard.
It's gone forever.
Because it has 1 raise counter on it.
I'm going to ask you a personal question.
Uh-oh.
Do you currently like the configuration and consistency of your bones?
Yeah. If by that you mean that they are whole and stuff.
That is what I mean.
Okay.
So Seismic Surge is going to trigger. My next thing costs 1 less.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to play this card from my arsenal by pitching this blue unmovable. I'm doing this out of order for dramatic purposes. I would like to play Buckle. My next Guardian attack this turn gains +1 dominate, and when this hits a hero, destroy an equipment they control with a -1 counter on it.
Uh-huh.
Then, because it costs 1 less, I would like to pitch. I guess it has to be these. Ooh, actually, I have enough resources to do 1 additional thing.
Uh-oh.
I didn't expect to have that, so I'm going to activate my Tectonic Plating and make another Seismic Surge by pitching this Buckling Blow. I'll have 2 resources. Then going up to a total of 5, discounted by 1, I'll have 1 floating. Pitching this blue Macho Grande, I would like to attack you with the Spinal Crush for 10 with Dominate.
Huh. The Flamescale Furnace isn't going to be lasting long with this Buckle effect. And also, I would like to not be getting crushed. So, we're going to throw the Furnace in front. We're going to throw the Ironhide Gauntlet in front. We're going to throw the Phantasmal Footsteps in front. To pay for these, I'm going to pitch this blue Sweeping Blow. So I will have 1 resource floating. I will have this defense become 1 and this get +2 and destroy it when the chain closes.
Okay.
And then I would like to block for 3.
So for a total of 7?
I believe so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Crush is 4 or more damage to a hero.
Yes.
So Crush does not happen. Buckle, because this happens before the combat chain closes, I get to kill this early.
Cool.
So
dead thing.
Then yeah, I don't have Go Again or any other cards in my hand. So
Yeah, and this destroys when the combat chain closes, and this definitely just defended something with more than 6, so it also gets destroyed.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to start this turn off by attacking you with this Billowing Mirage, pitching an Invoke Miragai. That will create an Ash because the Invoke is a red spell. I will not transform an up to 1, so I will choose 0. I'd like to keep this Ash as an Ash. And then it is an attack for 3 with Go Again.
I will take 3.
Interesting. Next up, Dromai is going to come in. That'll trigger Burn Them All. as it's the first dragon attacking. So 1 arcane and then another attack for 3.
This one, I'll be taking the 1. And then I'm going to, actually, I guess blocking with this is probably better. I'm going to block for 3 there.
Sounds good. And then finally, Yenderai will attack for 3.
Aha.
Oh, oh, it's huge. Deadman. Dead dragon. Then I put this over here, put another raise counter on this, and I hopefully have 2 more reds here to banish.
Well, you're going to get a chance to do some stuff, I think, because I would like to do this. This Seismic Surge is going to pop. Unfortunately, it's not going to matter, and I kind of have to be greedy by pitching this Sigil of Solace to activate Tech Plating to make another Seismic Surge. And then after that, I'm going to play this Showtime by pitching this Disable.
Ooh, sounds good.
Search my deck for a Guardian attack action card, reveal it, put it into my hand, and then shuffle my deck. I don't think it's going to be a surprise, particularly to anybody, that I'm going to search for a Crippling Crush.
I'm color me surprised.
I would like to arsenal this card, this mystery card, and then pass the turn over to you.
Sounds good. My turn is hopefully cool. It's like not as cool as it potentially could be, but it's hopefully cool. I've got a second Burn Them All. I've also got this Invoke Asvali.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Uh-huh. Then I'd like to attack. It will be with this Asvali, which will trigger both Burn Them Alls and the Asvali. So it's for 3 arcane and then 2 damage.
I will take the 3 arcane damage and block with this Thunderquake.
Okay, that's hopefully... Oh, wait, he dies. He dies a horrible, painful death.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Then I will attack with this Dromai.
You do not have an action point.
Oh. I messed it up. Cool. I will arsenal this card. This gets a raise counter. This gets another raise counter. Do I have 4? I do have 4.
Hell yeah.
That hopefully matters. Draw 3.
I mean, I'm at 5. Okay. At the beginning of my turn, I have a couple of effects. The Seismic Surge goes off and Showtime goes off. So I sacrifice it and draw a card. Activate Tectonic Plating, pitching this Rouse the Ancients to make a Seismic Surge. Then activate Bravo to give my cards Dominate. Activate the name of the movie. Attack you with this Crippling Crush for 13 with Dominate.
Well, there's no universe in which I can stop the crush from happening. You have 1 resource floating.
I do.
You added 6.
Yeah.
So you cannot pummel me.
No, I have no resources floating. This costs 6 and I pitched 6. I used 1 for Tectonic Plating, 2 for Bravo.
Yes, only 1 Seismic Surge. Got it. Okay. I am taking 13 here. This looked like it was close, or wasn't close, and now suddenly looks very close. Please don't mess up my plans here.
Blitz. I've lost every die roll tonight. This die roll matters.
You won the second one.
These 2.
Sweeping Blow.
Okay.
Sink Below.
Those are slant rhymes, kind of.
Kind of. Those were both of what I needed you not to hit. Well, mostly the Sweeping Blow.
Yeah.
I need you to not hit the Sweeping Blow.
Yeah, I'm going to arsenal this and pass over to you.
Sounds good. First things first,
I'm the realist.
I am the realist. I will attack with Dromai.
Oh, no.
That gets me another action point, which is the part that I messed up last time. And it also triggers both of my burn them alls.
Well, you're specifically lower than me, so I can't even pay into the skullcap if I wanted to. So I will be taking the 2 and then blocking with this pulverize.
Oh, that's a big number. Dromai dies.
There's a 1 and a 4.
Which means I get a second action point.
Yes.
Relevant.
This is true.
To my plans.
You have 2 action points.
I've learned how things work and am hopefully going to do them correctly. So next I'm attacking you with this Dunebreaker Cenopai, pitching Invoke Thamai, which will make me an Ash. And this is a Draconic Illusionist attack for 5 with Phantasm. If it is destroyed, I create an Ash. I only have 1 action point now, but this has go again, potentially.
6.
6 is greater than 5 or something.
Is that
6
how?
is 6. So this dies, so I don't get the go again, but I do make a second Ash.
Yes.
And then I still have 1 action point because that's how Dromai works. So I'm going to invoke a second Dromai. Meow. And that has go again. So I will attack you for 3.
Well, I need to block it.
Uh-huh.
Is how this is currently working. Mm-hmm. Unless I don't.
Oh.
That would be an interesting thing for me to do.
Could be.
Block for 2.
Please take 1. It doesn't die. That's good for me. At the end of my turn, these both tick up, and unfortunately, you made me discard a blue card, and I actually couldn't do it anyway, so this one will die, and I will banish... I probably can't banish the Burn Them All that just died, but maybe I can. Anyway, 2. Mm-hmm. And then I will put this on the bottom and draw 4 cards.
Beginning of my turn, my Seismic Surge pops.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I don't have a way to utilize that. However, I do have the ability to bonk.
Oh. Dead dragon. You know, they're pretty to look at, but they sure do die.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah. I'm gonna pass the turn to you.
Okay. On my turn here, I got a couple of things to do, hopefully. The first one is going to be bringing back everybody's best friend, Yenderai, by pitching this Oasis Respite. So it'll make a second Ash, and then make another Yenderai. Mm-hmm. Sorry, Yenderai. I don't necessarily know why I made you this turn, because what I'm doing is attacking with this Miraging Metamorph. Pitching this Invoke Kyloria. Makes a second. Notably, from last game, this has Phantasm.
Yes.
But it is an Illusionist attack for 7. Mm-hmm. And if it's destroyed, I create a token that's a copy of an aura I control. That's a weird one, right?
Cranial Crush.
Sucks. Dead. Miraging Metamorph down. We were not prepared for this.
I don't think anybody ever is, so it's okay.
Shout out Infinite Tokens. Flesh and Blood players probably don't necessarily know about her, but I will make a copy of Burn Them All. That's a weird one.
That is a weird one.
And then I'll move to the beginning of my end step. Mm-hmm. And hopefully I get to keep both of these, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do. Put these on the bottom and draw 4.
I would like to pitch this Spinal Crush to make a Seismic Surge token. Mm-hmm. I would then like to pitch this Cranial Crush, spines and cranes, to
cranials,
to attack you with the Zealous Belting for 5. It does have go again.
Well, I'm going to try my darndest then. 1 card in hand.
1 card.
You're trying to trick me, huh, pal?
Could be.
I will block for 3 with the Spears of Surrealty.
Okay.
Take 2.
You got it. Hammer for 6.
That's what I thought was happening. So hopefully this is good enough. Again, no resources floating or anything, so I don't necessarily know what you could pull. I will block for 6 with an Invoke Kyloria and a Billowing Mirage.
Okay.
All right.
Pass the turn to you.
My turn is nice and simple, hopefully. I will attack you with this Yenderai, triggering both of my Burn Them Alls to arcane damage you for 2.
I would like to bamboozle you slightly. I'd like to use the lesser known mode of Arcanite Skullcap and pitch Unmovable to Arcane Barrier 3, one of the instances of 1.
Yes.
Yes.
It's not, I knew, but...
I'm just saying.
Yeah. You take the 1, and then you are
Yes.
at less life than me, so it has Arcane Barrier, right? Or does it just always?
No, it you are correct. I'm technically doing this out of order. I take one of them, then do the thing.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they trigger separately.
You're technically correct. Then block with this non-attack action.
Interesting. I like that. Yeah. I would then... He doesn't die because it's not an attack for 6. I have no resources. So this will tick up to 2. This will tick up to 4. I assume that I cannot keep both of them again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So banish 2 for the copy. Sacrifice the original.
Very good.
Here, this one was banished, right? Yeah. So this is a copy. Everybody be cool. And I'll arsenal this last card.
Okay.
And then draw 4.
Okay.
If you kill me, I'll be real sad.
Pitch this blue Terrace Under to hammer you for 4.
Me.
Yes.
But I'm at 2.
Yep.
I will block for 3 with this Ember Moss Centipede and take 1.
Yep.
We are now at the same life total. Okay, Ember Moss Centipede down. Okay.
Okay. No, arsenal this card.
Yeah, you are.
Pass to you.
Yeah, you are. Okay. Okay, chat, don't blow it. Don't misclick. I'm going to...
Digivolve.
Digivolve. I'm going to invoke Miragai.
Yes.
Pitching this Dunebreaker Senpai, so it makes another Ash. Makes me a Miragai. That's the important one. It makes my first dragon attack lose and can't gain Phantasm.
Okay.
I will attack you with Yenderai.
Okay.
Trigger, burn them all for 1 arcane.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, my Skullcap is not online. So I would have to take the 1. But I would like to pummel your dragon.
You can't do that.
I can't, but I'd like to pitch 12 to do so.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. I'm dead. The turn that I blocked with the Blessing of Deliverance, it was 4 non-attack actions.
Yikes. Yeah, that is tough.
Oh well.
Yeah, wow. The second line of text on Miraging Metamorph. Exceedingly relevant this game.
Yeah.
I had a Burn Them All or 2 in play for a very long time.
Yes.
And
it was very relevant.
Yeah, I think that is absolutely the reason that I won that game.
There were a couple of interesting things. I think I missed making a surge on 2 turns where I could have instead. There was also the turn that I pitched the Sigil of Solace to make a surge, and then I don't remember if I utilized the surge in the next turn. So 3 life would have been much better than nothing. But I was hoping to draw into stuff. Didn't.
Happens.
But yeah, that was a great game. You just got to punch with Burn Them All, which
Yeah.
put in a lot of work.
Yeah, Burn Them All was MVP of that game for sure. Yeah, and if you'd like to be the MVP of, I don't know, join us next time.
So close.
Yeah,
You're so cool.
almost at it. Oh, thanks. Okay.
Thank you very much for watching, as always. Thank you for joining me as my esteemed co-host.
Your hands are so warm.
Yours are so cold.
Yeah, I got gamer hands, and they were so lightning quick.
That they just don't have blood flow.
Yeah.
Sick. Thank you for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. Make sure to like, comment if it's nice. Comment if it's mean too, because it's also good for algorithm, but also I'll cry, so keep that in mind. And we will see you in the next episode.
Hey, thanks for checking out the Spike Feeders on YouTube. Before you close the window, make sure you click subscribe for more great Flesh and Blood content.